why did you get into real estate is a better question.
Yeah, it was one of those things where, you would always hear real estate is where the money is, real estate is how you build wealth, real estate, real estate, real estate, like that. That was how it always pointed. But what truly got me into it and what really sparked me looking into it was back when I was still in Georgia. Me and my roommates, who I was sharing a what do you call them, like dorm apartment with, out in college, we decided that we wanted to move off campus. We were doing all kinds of stuff that you're not supposed to be doing on campus, and we wanted just to have that freedom, right? So walking around one day, we saw a sign that said off-campus houses for rent. They had them little numbers at the bottom. You know how they would cut the bottom of the page and then you could tear it off.
Tear it off.
Yeah. So I called that number, and this lady answered, and she said, "Yeah, I got houses. Meet me here, and I'll show you what I got." So we ended up meeting her at her office, and it was actually a real estate office. So we're sitting down around this table. She's showing us stuff. Then we get in her car. We go look at a couple properties. Go back to the office, and everything's like moving forward. We're all excited, like we can afford this. Who's gonna get the master bedroom? We're dividing up money. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, we got this lady who's doing all this for us. Who is gonna be paying her and how much is she? Right. So I just straight up asked the lady, I was like, how much is this gonna cost us? And she was like, we already talked about the rent. I said, no, your services, because we didn't agree to this. But she ended up saying that she gets paid by the owners of the house. So then I was like, well, if you don't mind me asking, ma'am, how much are you getting paid? And she had told us, like, it was like $1,500, $2,000 or something. But to me, I was like, that's a good amount of money for just posting up a sign and people calling, and I was thinking, I know so many people who would want to live off campus. I could do this all day and night. And that's what sparked my whole, okay, I wanna get in real estate now. And that office of hers was actually a real estate school too. I ended up enrolling in classes over there, talked them into a payment plan, enrolling in classes over there, but I couldn't make the second payment, so I had to drop out. And 2 years later, I decided to pick up on this journey, but here in Texas.
Wow, that's definitely a story, man. So your first year in real estate, how did it go?
Not as I thought it would have went. My first year, I closed like 3 deals my first year. I made a total of a little less than $9,000 my first year as a real estate agent.
Okay. And from there, what was it that kept you going? Because a lot of times you may see agents get out because they didn't have that grand start of a career, so they typically get out or put their license on ice until the market gets better. What did you do after that first year?
Yeah, no, I was continuing to do what I had been doing. What I realized looking back, yeah, it might have taken a while for me to get those first transactions, and to get those closed. However, the timing of it was more so a compound of all the things that I had been doing. Like I was cold calling, I was hosting open houses, I was putting stuff on social media, I was going out to networking events. And what was truly happening was I was building myself up, or kind of building a name around myself. And so I did those first 3 deals in my first year. And when I say my first year, these were toward the end of the first year, but it was truly like a snowball effect that started happening after that. Like I was getting more clients, I was getting more listings, I was getting buyers because I was still doing the open houses. Like I didn't stop what I was doing to get me those first few deals. And so instead of me just saying, okay, I done made this money, I'm done, I was kind of getting busy at that point. So it was almost like a whole different burst of motivation, I guess you can say.
Wow. Well, that's awesome, man. Chasing, this has been great. For anyone who is looking to get in contact with you or want to see more of what you do, what's the best way to reach you? Your social media handles.
Sure, yeah, I'm on all social media platforms, Chastin J Miles, but the best places are going to be my website. So just chastinjmiles.com. Also, if you're interested in anything, any of the content training, you can just go to 5daycontent.com. That's the number 5daycontent.com, and that'll unlock my trainings for you.
Gotcha. Well, thank you. I'm Kevin.Jefferson, the host of the Black Real Estate Voices. This is Mr. Chastin Miles. You have a great day.